Hey y'all, we back.
What's up? What's up? Let's make sure we good this time.
Yes, if you all can hear us, if you see this live, please click like, let us know that you can hear us and that you can see us. Are we live on Facebook? Can you guys see us on Facebook?
I know we're on your page. Let me check.
Only on my public page,
I
on
think
my Facebook?
so. It hasn't went live
Really?
on our page yet. Okay, now it says online. Now let's check.
Okay,
We
well, it's
should
just
be
slow.
good. Yeah, probably just slow.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hey, ChangeMakers, if y'all can hear us and see us all right, please click like this video. Let us know that you can see us and that you can hear us, please.
Now let's check.
Okay.
Cool.
Is
We are,
ChangeMakers live?
we are live.
All right, y'all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Um, so like Alicia and I were saying just a few minutes ago that we're bringing major good vibes to 2022. We're bringing love, community, prosperity, change,
We got so much in
accountability,
store.
right? And I believe that God is going to make things bigger and better in 2022. This is going to be our 2 year anniversary of change makers, and so that's like major because so many people didn't make it, but we did. And so we're appreciative of everybody's support and everybody's love. Tonight, we are not going to give an update. We know that major things happened at the top of the year, and we will get to that. But we have breaking news tonight. So we're going to need y'all to share this video. We need y'all to like share. Ain't nobody going to want to miss this tea, right? We need y'all to share this video with your friend,
Share it.
with somebody who you know, be like,
We about to
change
let it
makers. I don't know
all
about
out.
him.
We about to let it all out. We about to tell y'all something.
We have breaking news.
You're not gonna believe it.
Y'all
Whew,
know
these
we've been
people.
quiet. We've been
Mm,
quiet lately. But something happened. Something happened.
something.
Yeah, something
Always
happened,
something.
right? And we couldn't be quiet on this one. There's so many different things Alicia and I discussed, and we discuss it with our board, we discuss it with our supporters, and we stay silent. We've been silent, but our silence has been broken already in 2022 because somebody done tried it.
Yeah.
And
So
one thing that you can always do to expose a devil or trap a devil in their tracks is to let people know what they doing. And that is probably the most powerful thing that you can do is to shed light in the darkness, expose the evil that's happening. And so that's what we plan to do. So we want y'all to share, like the video. We see how many of you guys are in here. So we want that many likes. Everybody, please like the video. Y'all know how some of these vloggers be doing. They sit there and they wait on y'all. They wait for y'all to
subscribe,
like that video, right?
like, hit the follow button.
For
Commercial.
real. So okay, and we could do a whole little commercial, but we need y'all to share this video. Ain't
It's
nobody gonna
late.
want to miss it.
What y'all doing up anyway? It's late.
They in the bed watching us. They in the bed.
Y'all know
You know,
y'all
I
want to
know how
see
it
this hot
is.
tea. This
This
hot,
some hot tea,
steaming hot tea.
child.
We're not
This
even
some tea
exaggerating,
that
y'all, for real. Yeah. This is gonna be some stuff you'd be like, what? What? Are you kidding?
there are so
Because
many things that
it got
happen
me
to
like,
us, girl, girl. I mean, and honestly, I almost don't even feel real because, and I kind of giggle at it because I can't believe that it happened. Um, but it's really not funny. It's not funny. And it's happening way too much. But we ain't having it. We just not in 2022. Alicia,
we trying to level up,
girl,
y'all. Like we've been working hard, like for real, working hard. Like it's crazy. It's crazy the stuff that goes down behind the scenes when you be in the community, like we be out here, we be working so hard, planning,
Mhm.
strategizing, like
Mhm.
trying to figure out like what's the next move, what's the next move.
Mhm.
It's always what's the next move, what's going to be, like how are we going to, you know level up our community, our people. And
Right.
sometimes, people don't want to see you shine. They really don't want to see you shine. They will go through the craziest things, spend money to stop you from shining, like literally. So,
So, huh. Okay, so are we just gonna go ahead and break it on down?
yeah, let's go into it. Let's get into it.
Ah, yeah, all right, y'all. So, and Alicia, just chime in and cut me off wherever you need. 2020, Alicia planned a protest. George Floyd was murdered. Alicia planned a protest, and the city came out. It went down. I mean, they call it a riot, but it was clearly an uprising. The city came out, and it went up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. A protest like the city has never seen before happened. There were so many people down there collecting videos and photos. But none of us were busy or even thinking about, right? Well, you know how even in
Capturing the
other
moment.
cities, you see all these videographers around capturing these moments, and we really don't pay attention to them, right? Um, but and I believe it, so that's 2020. In 2021, we started seeing different people's photos popping up, different people's photos. But there was one person who blew up more than anybody else in this city, and was able to capitalize more than anybody else in this city off of photos from the protest that Alicia planned. And that person's name is Kamel. If any of you guys know Kamel or know his last name, please put it in the chat. Kamel. They also call him,
DJ Eclipse,
and
Blacklight Media.
okay, so
So there's the
those are
names
the
we
three
got
names.
for him.
Hmm.
Blacklight Media,
So,
DJ Eclipse.
yep. And if y'all could just type that in the chat for us, Kamel, Camell. Can somebody type that down in the chat for us? And DJ Eclipse, Eclypse. He's definitely getting some promos, some shout outs on the show tonight. On the ChangeMakers page tonight. DJ Eclipse and Light Black Black Light Media. So he was down there taking photos and videos and everything. Somewhere in 2021, he blew up. And I want to say a few choice words, but my niece is right in the next room, so I can't. But 2021, he blew up. And what did we start hearing and seeing, Alicia?
It was pictures everywhere. What happened next? He had a exhibit, right? He had an exhibit
Mhm.
downtown, showing off all these pictures that he took.
Mhm.
All these different angles, these different people. It was, something everybody went
Beautiful
to
photos.
see.
Mhm.
The beautiful, awesome
Mhm.
photos, right? Um, so that was something that, a lot of the protesters, a lot of the activists here in the city, a lot of people who spoke up, took part in it. Anybody who was in the pictures went down to see. I went to see it for myself. I believe one of the first days it was open, or maybe the first day, I went down there and checked out the pictures. There was actually a really, really good picture of my kids, that he took, and one specifically of my youngest. It was an amazing picture. It caught him like mid scream, as he's protesting. I mean, the picture brought tears to my eyes. It was amazing. Um, but they were actually, I believe, were they auctioned or you could buy them, right?
Yes, and they
Um,
they were they were in the hundreds of dollars. Very expensive photos.
yeah, yeah.
They sold them. And so Black Light Media, Kamel, um, received that money. We don't know what else he did with it, but he received it. There was photos of people's children, and Alicia's kids were in those photos, like she said. Um, but okay, so that was the beginning of 2021. And we had our anniversary of the protest, which was in May and June of 2021. And we actually worked with, we called Black Light Media and asked them, please come down, and if you could take some photos of, you took photos of the first event, so the first protest, so it will only be right to have you come down, black, black man, strong black man, come down and support these black women by taking photos and capturing the 1 year anniversary of our event. And if anybody could tag Camille, if you know him, tell him to jump on the live gang gang. We could, do a little chat up. He could get on here with us if he would like. So we invited him down. He came down, and he did not. He never engaged with us, not once. He came to the event, walked around, did not take one photo at all. Spoke to everybody that we invited, but not us.
which was really weird. That was odd. Like,
Hmm.
we called and we talked about our event. Most of the time, like the photographers are the people who are catching these moments, you know what I'm saying, and the movement and whatnot, they want to come down and capture everything, take pictures. Pinky, if you're just getting here, girl, we talking about DJ Eclipse, the pictures, that whole situation, and we're getting into the tea. Um,
Kamel, and if you know his last name, please drop it down in the chat.
Tag him. You can tag him in the chat, whatever y'all want to do. If you know him,
Hmm.
tag him down below. Um, and so yeah, we didn't think like, hey, you're a black man in the media, you want to take pictures, hey, we want to invite you to come out and capture the moment of what this protest reunion is going to be. um you know what I'm saying? So we thought it was just take pictures,
Hmm.
whatever, but we noticed that it was
Hmm.
like a weird vibe, like,
Yeah,
you
he
know what
never
I'm
came and said
saying?
hello or anything.
But
Yeah,
that was kind of like, okay,
yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I don't
He
know what
never
what
said a one word to us. I even got up over the mic and asked him, like, Camille, could you DJ Eclipse, can you please come down to the podium, to the front, DJ Eclipse? And I did that probably like 5 times, and he never came. But we were so busy that I didn't have a chance to think about what had happened. But we did not get anyone to come and capture these videos because we banked on him doing it. He said that he would do it for us, and I feel like it's only right because Alicia planned that first protest, and he was able to blow up. I mean, honestly, just to be honest, Black Light Media did not he did not have a large, like a really well known name in the city the way that he does now because of those protests. A lot of people capitalized and made money off of that protest, and he did. And we felt like it was only right. I don't know if he wanted to get paid or what, but we asked him to come down and do it, and he said that he would. He could have said no, and that would have been fine as well. Um, so after that, maybe 2 days later, after me and Alicia had came down off the high of the event, I messaged him and asked him. I said, "Hey, did you take any photos of the event?" And he said, "I did not take one photo," and that's all he said. I didn't take one photo. And so, I asked him why, and he said that there were some things that were said, not by Alicia or myself. There were some things that were said at the event that I didn't appreciate. And I asked him, I said, what was it? And there were all things that were beyond Alicia, me and Alicia's control. We didn't say any of the stuff, but it doesn't matter because if someone asks you to come to an event, take photos, the content, the things that are said at that podium is not none of your business. It is, you are there to do the job that you said you would do. And so he had a really bad disrespectful attitude, horrible. And I told him, I said, you should not be working in this community, working with black people or black women, treating black women this way. He was very condescending. It sounded like he felt like we were beneath him, and it just gave me a really I felt unprotected in the moment. I felt like, he had just like stumped on us, and felt like there would be no repercussions, nothing would come behind it, because now he's connected to white people in the city. He's connected to black people in the city who are well known. He has some friends in the city who are well known. So he feels like change makers is beneath him.
Well,
Social
you know what?
justice is beneath
Let me
him.
also put this out there because I don't want to leave any missing pieces in this conversation.
Okay.
So, in February, after the pictures were in the art show that he had with all his photos that he took, I I spoke to, I don't remember who I was talking to. It could even be my boyfriend that I was talking to, and it was like I didn't know that they were going to be sold. Okay, for one, I went there, and that's when I saw the prices and stuff like that. But I didn't think, like, I'm not thinking nothing about nothing. I'm just like, okay, cool. This is cool. My kids' pictures in here. Like, I took pictures, I took videos of them. It was amazing to me, right? And so afterwards, I told my boyfriend, I think about it, and I realized that these pictures are going to be bought, right? So that means
Mm,
that my kids, I don't know who's buying them, for one. My kids are going to
mm,
be in someone's house or someone's business, or I don't know. I don't know where they went, right? And I thought, dang, I need to get my hands on that. Maybe I should buy it. I thought about buying it myself. Somebody actually came to me and was like, hey, I heard you want to buy the picture. I think I posted on Snapchat the pictures, like, dang, I wish I had the money to buy this right now. Because I wanted to buy the
mm,
picture of my kids. And that person was like, somebody, a friend of mine reached out and was like, hey, I'll buy that for you. How much is it? I'm like, dang, okay. Got on the phone with the people and they was talking about it's already gone. Somebody had already bought it. So I was out. I couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying? It was already gone. So, but either way, I got to thinking like, dang, this picture of my kids is about to be in somebody's house or somebody's business or something. So I was like, I'm about to reach out to him and just see like maybe I could get a hold of this or whatever, or ask him like what happened, what's going on with it, where's it going to go, like how is this going to be used, whatever. I just wanted to meet with him and talk about it, right?
mm,
And so we scheduled a meeting after I got a hold of him, and then something came up. I had something that happened. I was supposed to meet him on like a Sunday over Zoom or something like that. Something came up and I was unable to attend the meeting. And I kind of just gave up and was just like, I hope it went to somebody that is gonna, have it in a home or a good play. It's not gonna be used. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It just kind of gave me a weird feeling. You got to think having your kid, a picture of your child in somebody's house or something like that. It kind of felt like a little bit unsettling, a little bit uncomfortable, right? So anyway, I couldn't make the meeting, and I really just didn't give it no more thought. I just was like, I'm just gonna. It is what it is. I'm gonna let it be. So that was in February when I tried to reach out. Actually, I think it was February 19th. We started the conversation. We were supposed to meet on like the 23rd or 24th, whatever that Sunday was after the 19th. We were supposed to meet. So I wanted to put that in there, but nothing ever came of that. We never met, and I just kind of let it go, right? So so yeah, now we going back to Daylana. We had our protest reunion downtown. That was a really weird, like really, really weird because we didn't ask anyone else to come down there and take any pictures or anything. Like he was gonna be our only person to like really capture
mm,
what was going on, what we did, all the people that showed up, everything we had going on for the community down there, everything we were doing. He was the only
mm,
person that we asked because we really wanted everything to be centered around you know the community that was suffering, the black community, us. We wanted everything to be centered around us. And so yeah, so that was really weird that and like Pinky says, yeah, she went directly to him as well. Pinky was there, she was helping us out at our table and everything, huge help. But she went to him to ask when he was going to start taking pictures, and he was visibly annoyed, standoffish, and weird acting. Again, same thing we both
mm,
said. Like it was like, wow, we didn't. I don't. I think we got a couple pictures after we really just was like, okay, ain't nobody taking pictures. He's not taking pictures. We don't know why, but we took a couple pictures, and we ended
My
up
mom started taking
maybe,
pictures,
yeah,
like other people stepped in.
yeah, and started taking pictures for us and stuff. And we maybe had like a handful of pictures for real. Like
Hmm.
probably I can count on just maybe 10 pictures max, because we were so
Yeah.
busy, unable to take the pictures, right? So that was
Yeah.
our last real interaction with Blacklight Media, DJ Eclipse. Um,
So we
yeah,
had not been having any negative interactions with him at all. So this totally took us back. Like I was totally surprised by this. I was getting vibes from him as if, when I was speaking to him, asking him to come, I felt like it was a tug and a pull. Like, I had to prove our that we were worthy for him to come. You know what I'm saying? And I already felt like, black men, like Alicia and I have already received so much flack from black men in Fort Wayne. I mean, black men who are not used to black women leading, black men who are not used to black
and
women
for no
speaking
reason.
up, speaking the truth, black men who are not used to black female activists, black pastors who don't appreciate black women speaking up the way that we do. And so, we've already received a lot of old black men talking behind our backs, things of that nature, really predatory. There have been black men who have been very predatory, very negative. And to me, honestly, and I told Black Light Media this, I said, you have to treat the women in your life like this in order for you to be this comfortable speaking to me the way that you're speaking to me. The way that he spoke to me, if you respect your black wife, I don't know if he's married or not, but if you respect the black women in your life, a wife, a mother, a sister, there's no way you would speak to another black woman this way. And so I know for sure that we are not the only ones that have had this issue with him. So we sat quiet because one thing Alicia and I do is if we feel like a black person is doing well in the community, we give them the opportunity and the grace to do better. We give them the grace to do better because we all need that.
Ain't no,
But
it
what
shouldn't
we
ever be any beef with black people in the community anyway.
right.
And we've always tried to hold ourselves to that, even though it's been some bumps and stuff along the road. We have an awesome mentor that we spoke to and really was like, even though we've always felt that way, it's kind of been hard, right? Because there's
Hmm.
always something going on and whatever. And we don't want to fight for any type of spotlight, any type of position or anything. We just want to do what we do and improve our community. And you're either with us or you're not. And that's just is what it is, especially when it's in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do this and do that your way, hey, we ain't got no problem with that. We have no problem with anybody doing whatever. Like we
But
don't want to beef.
But what we got on tonight to tell you all, we haven't gotten to what happened. So we said all of that. All of these things happened. And it's been, how long has it been? It's been
Almost the whole year
about,
since the incident. Okay,
yeah,
little under a year since the protest reunion, but almost a year since the pictures and everything, and that whole conversation with my kids and going down there to check out the pictures and everything.
okay. So it's been a little bit, almost a year since everything happened. It's been several months since we spoke to him. There are several people in the community that came to us that had issues with him, and we decided not to speak on it. We knew that these people were right in what they were feeling, but we still at that time chose not to say anything. But there comes a time when Black women are, we have to protect ourselves and not at the we cannot protect black men at the detriment of our own selves,
Hmm.
right? So this is what happened, right? um well, and let me tell you what we're expecting from this. Why are we doing this? We're doing this because we want black men to hold other black men accountable. We should not have to do this. We should be able to go to, there's some black men in the community who are very well known names. I should feel comfortable enough going to that black man saying, hey, this happened. Can you talk to your friend? If you are friends with somebody who's predatory like this, somebody who's negative to black women like this, it makes me question your character as well. And these people know who I'm talking about. If you are close friends with this person, you know that he is abusive, uh, verbally to black women, and it should not be tolerated. So, what are we expecting from this? Well, we want accountability, and we don't want an apology. We want changed behavior, but also we want to hear some other black men holding that black man accountable and saying that you're making us look bad in the community. We do Black men do good business in this community, and this will not be tolerated. So let me tell you all. So Alicia, what we found out tonight, that Kamel, what is his name, Kamel Esters. Somebody can everybody in the chat type Kamel Esters down there for us? It's CAMELL Esters, ESTERS. If you could just put accountability for Kamel Esters.
Let us know
If
y'all
you
still
are
here.
still watching us, can you all type in the chat accountability from Kamel Esters? And we're going to tell you all what this black man did to Changemakers Fort Wayne. Accountability from Kamel Esters. If you all can type that in the chat. That is what we want tonight. We want accountability. We want black men to hold other black men accountable. Like we say, we want good cops to hold bad cops accountable, right? We want good cops. That's what y'all say. We want good cops to hold bad cops accountable. So that is what we're expecting from black people. Black people, good black people with good ethics,
Let's get into it.
hold him accountable, right? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Alicia, are you ready to tell them what he did?
Yeah, I'm ready. I ain't got, I'm
Okay.
ready.
So what, Alicia, you could tell them what you
Okay.
found tonight.
So I'm just, up on my business stuff. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get our non for profit good. We trying to get everything, the ball rolling. It's 2022. We're ready to go, right? So I'm just up. I'm kind of searching the internet. You get emails and stuff for different little stuff through Google because we got our businesses on Google and whatnot. And I saw an email that said, join Google, buy Google domains, right? So I'm like, yeah, we do need our domain. We working on our website actively right now. Like it's in progress. So that's going to be coming soon, y'all. But I've been working on this website. We've been working for a minute. And I'm like, okay, we should really look into getting our domains. So I go on to Google Domains and I'm like typing in our stuff, like what we want it to be called. Okay, changemakers4fw.org, changemakers4wayne.com, blah, 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 typing in all these different things, and they're all taken. Every single domain is taken. And I'm like, what? So it gives you a little option. See who has the domain. So I click on that. And what do you know? One person has bought every single domain in our name, our business name, has bought every single domain available to us that would make sense for our business. ChangeMakersFortWayne.org, ChangeMakersFortWayne.com, ChangeMakersFW.org, ChangeMakersFW.com, and the list goes on. And I do have receipts. And the person listed as owning all of these domains is who? Blacklight Media, DJ Eclipse, Kamel Esters. Purchased ChangeMakers Fort Wayne and ChangeMakers FW domains for a website, every single one for org.com, I think even .net.
Mm-hmm. Blacklight Media purchased 4
At
domains,
least 4.
4 websites, at least 4 that we know of,
Paid
containing
for one whole
Changemakers
year.
Fort Wayne.
One
And he
whole year
paid for those.
paid. You're talking about the orgs are a little bit higher, right? They could be 19.99 to get for 1 year, right? So we're potentially talking about $60 in domain names to stop what? To do what? What would be the purpose of that? We have told you every interaction we've had with this man. We've told you every single thing that has went down with this man.
Mm-hmm.
And we what have we done? What beef do you have with us that would make you go out and purchase every domain in our business name to try and stop us from getting a website? From getting a website, bro? Like, what would make you do that? What kind of
Mm-hmm.
sneaky, straight sneaky trash? What black man would do that to two black women who run a social justice organization in the city who literally fight for your rights? Like fighting for you. We fight for you. We fight for the black community. Why would you go out and buy domains in our name, in our business name?
Is this a high value man? He has the money that they say high value men have. He has the name in the city now because black people outside screaming for safety, for better police practices in our city, screaming, fighting, face sweating and kids emotions, and you took pictures of those emotions, capitalized on them, and then the group in the city and an organization in the city who is trying to make change has nothing to do, not fighting against any black people. You go out, where's your moral value? Where are your morals? You went out and you bought at least four.
And for what?
For
Because I
what?
wanted to meet with you. Let me tell y'all. He bought these in February of 2021, 4 days after I asked to meet with him. Like literally the next day that I missed that meeting. Why?
Almost a year ago.
Why would you
And
do
we're
that?
just now finding out.
Like, for real? For real,
At
Kamel?
that time, we were so busy, she missed a meeting with him because she had questions. Alicia had questions about the photos that were taken of her kids. See, this is the thing. He took these photos. No one had any idea that he was going to be publishing these and making them and selling them at a art gallery in the city. What I would have done ethically, I would have contacted the people in the photos and
At
at
least
least
the kids,
invited
people with kids.
invited them. At least invited them. All of the activists and the protesters, invite them into this space. But he invited all of his, his I call them bootlickers, but he invited his circle, which contained less black people and more white folks. That's who he invited. He didn't invite any. When Alicia walked in, she found out last minute by a person that we won't say, but a person that we love and have had our back and has had his back as well. But we were invited last minute. Alicia was able to make it, walked in there, and was the only person that even attended the protest there. The only person. She couldn't meet with you, and you go and do this 4 days later. So how mad were you about her missing a meeting and questioning you about the photos of her kids? These photos are being sold. She wanted information about it. And she even dropped it. Like, you know what? These photos are beautiful. We got too much going on to even fight
Mhm.
this. Go ahead. She dropped it.
And it wasn't even about fighting him. It wasn't even about fighting
Exactly.
him or anything. I was just wondering, like, are these being sold to businesses? Are they going to be in places of employment in downtown Fort Wayne? Are they going to be displayed on the south side in businesses? Are they going to be in someone's home? These are general questions I'm just asking. Like that
Yeah.
was
Where
literally
can I
the
go see them?
intent
Yep.
of the conversation. So for some reason that made you feel some type of way, or like what? I don't understand it. To me, a person who would do this, spiteful, sneaky, how could you do business with someone like that?
Hmm.
How could you do business with someone who would try to shit on two black women in the community. What type of beef, bro? Like, was it that deep? Was it that deep? You had to pull money out your pocket to try to stop our growth?
Spiteful,
A social
evil.
justice organization? Like, I don't get it. And then we invite you, ask you, not knowing that you done already fucked us, right?
Hmm.
We ask you to come to our event and
When we
capture
invited him,
pictures.
he had already done this, and he still came. He still said, "Yes, Daylana, I'll
And
come
say a
on the
word about
phone."
it. And then show up and treat us like dog shit because you had something in the back of your head. You
Hmm.
was feeling some type of way. We ain't
And can
even
I
know
say
about.
this? He said that he was upset because of something that happened at our event, but come to find out, he had already bought the domain before the event even happened. So he lied. He came to the event already upset, but he lied and said he was upset about something that was said at the event. How malicious,
Mm, 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 mm.
how
Sad,
nasty, how
y'all.
cruel.
It's so sad. It is so sad.
It's hurtful. It's
I just
hurtful.
I just don't get it. It really it's making me really angry right now. I'm really heated because
Yeah.
I don't understand where you would go, how you would get from this point to this point. What took you there? Are you that petty?
Right.
Are you
Have to.
really are you scared of us? Do we intimidate you, bro? Like for real?
And when I told him that I was going to share with the public the way that he spoke to me, he said, "I dare you. I dare you." So I did it. Now what? What are you going to
And
buy
who
some more domains?
and you know, come on now. I'm sure you told your little friends and whatnot in your little circle. Who else was you kikiing about behind closed doors? Praying on our downfall. Like literally praying
Yep.
on our downfall. Like who does that? Praying on
And
our
I,
downfall. Two black women in the community. You try to
yep.
sabotage, like real deal, sabotage us? Like what are you doing? This nigga is trash. Look, making me step
Anybody,
all the way out of character. Trash. Bad
anybody
business.
who I see working with him, working with this snake, this hater
Trust.
of black women, it says a lot about your character and how you will settle and lay down just to do business. The community should not be doing business with Kamel Esters,
Who does
with
that?
Blacklight Media, with
What have we
DJ
ever
Eclipse.
literally? What have we literally? Seriously, in all for real? What did we do to you? Did we hurt your feelings? How tall? How tall is this man? Is he? I
Cleanse
can't
your
remember.
circle. This is
How
the
tall,
thing.
look,
I,
I'm.
I feel like he was the ugly dude in school. He could have even been a stinky boy, but I don't know about his personal. But when I look at him, I can tell that he was the guy in school that no one liked. And so maybe there was some black girls that he liked and they never liked him. And so he's taking that out on us. But this is the thing right here. I can get down with Kamel Esters, but my message to you is, how miserable must you be that God is blessing you with some success in the city, and you still, in the middle of your successful moment, you still decide to spend money to harm black women. Let me tell you something. This is a mindset. I mean, violence is
Woo.
violence. You chose violence, sir. And for what was it, February 25th? You chose violence on that day. Let me tell you, this is no different than you punching a black woman in the mouth. This is no different than you cussing me out the way that you did. This is no different than you tripping me down the hallway because I don't like you. All of that. It is violence. It is abuse.
Like
Any
think about
any
the
any
thought process.
allies? Yeah.
Think about the thought process that he would have had to went through behind, like, by himself. Ooh, let me think. Like, think about that thought process. How you would have to feel and think, right? To go do that to another, black person in the community fighting for equality. Fighting for
Yeah.
equality, going to city council meetings, showing up at school board meetings, talking shit on the news, right?
Not
Putting
even thinking
targets on
about
our
it.
back, literally putting targets on our back for our
Hmm.
people. Because y'all
Yeah.
don't even know, like, the stuff that flies our way in our inboxes. You wouldn't even believe it.
And it's people who are asking for help, and there are people who don't like us. We are told all the time, oh, these people were talking about you, those folks were talking about you, and they are black men, they are pastors, they are black businessmen, they are frats, they're in fraternities. I mean, these are groups of black men, most of them significantly older than us, but black men who don't appreciate the work that we're doing, and actually that are competing with us. I mean, they're actually creating organizations and initiatives to compete with us. When in fact, we want you all to be successful. We're fighting for Black people to be able to walk through doors. Many of the opportunities that you all received in the last 2 years was because of us putting targets on our back. Every protester out there who was crying and sweating and being tear gassed, they sacrificed so that you could benefit.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Period.
Sure did.
A lot of these white folks would not be giving up the money that they given up or calling you if that protest didn't happen.
Yep.
So
Because
I'm,
where
I'm
would
gonna
he be
get. I'm
without
gonna
those pictures now? Where would he be without them pictures now?
right.
Where would you be? Camille, where would you be without them pictures?
And this is all public knowledge. This is nothing that we didn't have to go
You can
pay to
Google
get
it.
the
You
information.
can Google
You
it.
can Google it. You can Google everything from his name to what he did. We got the screenshots and we gonna drop those too. You will be able to see on the screenshots changemakersfortwayne.com, changemakersfortwayne.org. And when you go down, you will see the registrant, the person that bought the domain, Blacklight Media, Indiana.
He didn't even hide it.
Okay,
Like,
baby. Grandma
you ain't even
gonna
hide it.
buy it for you, baby. And grandma gonna make it for
He
you,
didn't even
okay?
hide the shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, he would be a terrible criminal. Just a terrible criminal.
So I will say this. Um, we have made you all aware, shown a light on what this black man did to us. Um, and if you believe in protecting black women, if you believe in um, protecting the activists in your city, if you have morals, if you believe in black people acting as if they have some type of moral code, then you will not support him if you're an ally. If you're a black person, he should not be doing. He's not the only one. It's some white folks, some Asian folks should not be doing business in our community.
It's so
And in
sad.
2022, we are going to be calling out bad business practices because
Like, come
we've been
on.
treated badly. We've been treated poorly, and we've been silent about it. So
Like, come
and I'll
on.
say it one more time what we're asking for. We are asking for black men in this community. When you see him, if you can call him tomorrow, if you can text him and say, "Bro, did you do that?" We're gonna drop the screenshot so you'll be able to know that he did it. Bro, why did you do that?
Google it. Shit,
You
Google it. Or
shouldn't exactly
screenshots, but you can Google it. Pinky
go to GoDaddy.
found it. Real easy. Go to GoDaddy or go to Google Domains. Type in changemakersfortwayne.org, changemakersfortwayne.com, changemakersfw.org,
.net. Mm-hmm.
changemakersfw.com, .net.
Yep.
You can see it
Yep.
all. His name. His name. And he ain't even trying to
So
hide it.
we're asking you all to hold him accountable. because what change makers do with exposing the things that are wrong in our community, even when it's white, black, whomever, that is called us holding our each other to a higher moral code value. But we don't do malicious things to black businesses.
Mm-mm. And never will. And you can bank on
Right.
that. You can take our word for that from now, from when we started until forever. That will
Exactly.
never happen. We will never ever throw a black business under the bus, a black anything, unless it's
Mhm.
harming our community, right?
Right.
Unless it's literally harming our community.
Mhm.
We never have and
Yeah.
we never will.
Yeah. And I love what Akila said. We're running the same race. What did it go?
We're running the same race and he trying to trip
He trying
y'all up.
exactly.
Oh, here we
So
go. Guarantee he would never do this to a
hmm,
white business.
hmm.
He
And I'll
wouldn't.
tell you guys this,
He
some
wouldn't.
inside information. There are some white businesses that did him wrong. There are some white businesses that actually did him wrong in regards to him putting his art downtown. There are some white businesses that didn't come through for him. But I guarantee you, he didn't go do no spiteful, malicious stuff like that to him. To them, I guarantee it. He probably didn't even speak about it in public. Respect black women, protect black women. Period.
Mm, mm, mm.
Don't do business with this black man. He needs to go over to what's the name of the black therapist here? What's the name of their business?
Oh yes, let's shout them out because he sure need
Shout
to go
out
over there and
to
have a little
he needs to
talk
go
talk
there.
with
Yeah, let's give him
courageous
a
healing. Go on ahead and go over to courageous healing, get you
yes.
some
Go
help.
on over to
Go
Courageous
over there,
Healing. You need some
get you some help,
therapy.
honey.
Go to your local barber shop. You know, you
We'll,
need you
look,
need some
call us. We'll
listen.
sit in on a session with you. We'll sit in with you,
I
though.
think he needs some
Pat your
therapy
back,
first.
pat your back. You know what I'm saying? Pat you on the knee a little bit. You okay? You okay? Boo, you okay?
Do not do business with this man. He does not respect black women. I guarantee you there are some black women out there who would say the same thing. I know a few of them. So please go get some therapy. Please work on the things that made you not like black women. I don't know if it was something that had to do with your family, your mother, a girlfriend, a wife, but I guarantee I don't even know this man, but I know the signs, the red flags. There are some women in your life, black women, who you have some oughts against, who you have some issues with, and you're taking it out on black people in the community. So please call Courageous Healing, go over and talk to those black men, get you some help in real life,
He
get you
needs
some
he
help.
needs a strong black mentor. He needs a strong black man. He needs a strong. We need to find him a mentor. You know, we be trying
I
to help
think he
people out, right?
need.
Mentors and stuff. He need. You know what? Send us an email. You know what? Camille Esters,
I
DJ
don't want
Eclipse,
any
Blacklight
contact.
Media. He needs some
He's
help.
disrespectful. I feel like the black men in the community needs to reach out to him and they need to hold him accountable. And I feel like we can go from there. Allow those black men to tell him what he needs to do in this situation. But there should not be groups of black men sitting around talking negatively about black women. If you are a
Mm,
man, you come and speak to these women
mm.
respectfully and fix the problem because we haven't done anything to you. Some black men don't like a black woman to raise their voice. Some black men just don't like black women to ask questions or question them about things. Sometimes it's very small things. Because I'll tell you this, before the protest, Kamel didn't even do much business with black people. he mainly worked with white people.
Ooh,
He became more black light after the protest, after it
say it
became
isn't so.
beneficial to work with black people.
Say it isn't so.
Huh.
Mm,
And I don't know who he date, but I
mm,
bet you it's some white women on his roster. But let me
mm,
go, ciao,
mm.
ciao.
Look, we just gotta laugh this one off. We gonna have to laugh it off. We gonna keep pushing though, y'all.
Oh,
See y'all coming soon
Kamel
on
said he
Facebook.
wanted. Oh, Alicia. Oh, Kamel said he wanted to come in on my live. He ain't blocked from my page. Tell him to come on in. Tell him don't lie now. You ain't blocked, sir.
Oh,
We weren't even
he's
checking for you.
he's active. Where
Right,
he
that's what
at?
I'm saying. You got a Facebook page? Because I thought you was hiding, sir.
Join it live. We right here. Come on,
Okay.
y'all.
We weren't even
Let's
checking
talk
for you, so
about it,
we wasn't
right?
gonna block you. Where you at?
Can we
Um,
talk
yeah.
for a minute? Come on in. Get comfortable.
I mean, listen, you are welcome on this live, and we'll be very, we're respectful anyway. Having conversations is what we do,
We can
tough
send you a
conversations.
link. You can come on the
But
screen. Send you a link.
yeah,
What you got
I
to
don't
say?
even know what is it. You know what? I'm gonna send the link to this person here, and they could send him the link, and let's see if that works. Yeah, we might actually be able to resolve some stuff tonight, and maybe get
Mm.
our domains back. Shall I? Ugh, let me see. Where's the link? Let me share this.
Come on in the room.
Right. Alicia, my setup won't let me. Can you drop the link in our chat so I can share it with them? Can you see the link?
Let me see. Okay, yeah. Let me get it. Oh, I gotta send it. I'm on. Y'all, I've been gone for a while. I'm blocked on Facebook. My block's almost up, y'all. It's been a hard, rough 30 days. I'm trying to tell
Right.
y'all.
Mhm.
Whew,
All right, we ain't even got a chance to get to what been going on in the last 30 days, child.
they just love to kick
Um,
me off Facebook, y'all.
Alicia be acting up.
I'll be trying not to.
Can you see the link? You can't?
Yeah, I'm sending it to you, but I'm under my
Okay.
other page.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna send the link and we'll see if this young man wants to get on. Okay.
I can't sing, y'all.
Uh, okay. Yeah,
Look, I
Alicia,
just
go ahead and
be
give him a little entertainment while we wait.
okay.
Okay.
Yours, mine, ours. I could do this for hours.
Uh,
Sit and
Sit
talk
and
to
talk to
you for
you.
hours.
I
Daylana
wanna
got some
give
vocal
you
cords too.
your flowers.
Mm.
Child, don't get me started.
Showers, all the strength and
Right?
lost towers. Ooh,
Um, I didn't know he had a Facebook page. He be on and off because we would have tagged him in it, but what is his Facebook? I don't know it. Um, Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go grab my charger because my phone might
Okay, and some champagne showers.
die.
Shrimp and lobster towers. But it's me that gets devoured.
Okay. Go ahead,
I'm
Alicia. You preaching
You
now.
give me a superpower. You sit me up on the counter. It's the show. That's the R&B song of the year. Okay?
It really is.
Look, I ain't been able to stop singing it. I've been stuck on that. Big Boogie. Y'all know who Big Boogie is? Big dude. Let's take a vote. Is he actually gonna get on here? Hmm. If you think so, type yes in the comments. If not, type no. What do y'all think? We got the screenshots and everything. Y'all can Google it. You gonna jump on here? What's he gonna say? How you gonna play this one off? Wait, how you gonna spin it? Wait, let me think. Oh, I heard to-do list. Yes. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm. I got her whole album
Who made to do
in
list?
my
The same
collection.
girl who did Hours and Hours.
Yep, Money Long.
How she look?
Is she cute?
She cute.
Real pretty. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, because we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be getting some performances out of her. Because you know everybody gonna invite her to the shows and all that.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait too. She's a
I
good she
know.
be writing a lot of music.
She better dress right because I wanna see you get down, girl. Because this is the style.
Mm,
You hear me? I
yes.
wanna see you walking down
Like
the aisle real slow. You know, have a real cute man and the girl to tear it up. She better be
mm.
Beyonce while she perform. Okay, I want Beyonce vibes.
Oh yeah, you
Okay,
gotta
let me
go check
see.
out her other song. Go to Pandora, Spotify, something, whatever you listen to. Type her name in. She got a whole
Oh
album.
shoot,
She's
it's
bomb.
bomb.
Bomb. Yes. Mm-hmm. I want to hear her
Okay,
live
I'm
too.
trying
Yeah.
to see.
She got a
Yeah, me too.
TikTok challenge going on right now. So if you can sing, enter that TikTok challenge because she says she's flying like 3 people out to be backup singers for her. Flying them out, paying for everything. Yep.
I'm working on it, y'all. Let me just ask.
Together. Now I'm gonna be singing that song all night.
You really are. Y'all think he getting on? I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't. But you know, he bold. He did by forearm, so you know.
Me and my friend. Okay, Xerius.
I'm supposed to be doing work, y'all, and this tea burnt my tongue, child. It burnt it. It was so hot. Oh my god, I can't. I still can't believe it.
Moved out.
Girl, Alicia, what if we was really out here doing stuff to people? I don't know what they would do to us. We ain't doing it. We don't even be thinking about nobody. We ain't got time,
Man,
and they
that's
still
what
be talking
look,
about us.
look, that's crazy. Cause we ain't even be
We ain't
doing nothing.
beefing with nobody black,
Look,
okay? We keep
we don't
saying
even
that.
know.
We ain't
We are
beefing
not
with
trying to.
nobody black.
Mm-mm. No, no. We don't want to beef with our community. We don't want to beef with our people. We trying to elevate, y'all. We trying to elevate. We don't want no drama for real. Cause we have so much stuff on our
Yeah.
plate.
hmm
So much.
Anytime we get on to speak about anybody black, and I've said this before, please believe that it has been we have been collecting data. You know, it's not like we hear something and bam we say something. We wait and give people
Hmm.
opportunities to fix it. We'll reach out in private. I reached out in private. I have the receipts to back that up. But when people, you know, continuously you know, don't change and keep up with the bad behavior, and when it starts to hurt black people in the community, women, men, whomever, kids, then sometimes they force our hand and we have to say something public. And so that's what this is. We had to say something after we saw that that was done, you know. So the Bible talks about open rebuke, and there is a time and a place for openly rebuking bad behavior.
Hmm.
All right, y'all. So I don't think bro getting on tonight. So we appreciate y'all chilling with us. Do y'all got anything else to say? We'll pop up your comment. What's up?
She said he's not getting on. He's scared. Girl, I can't see what the I mean, I really can't see what he would say. Like what would he say? Get on here and say, I'm really sorry. And you know what I'm saying? Try
Right,
to bounce back from it. Because what would you really say? You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like what would you equate doing that to two black women? What would be the you know what I'm saying? Something that is just equally as terrible that we did to you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
I really can't see a bounce back, but
Yeah, because he wasn't
try.
even, he's not even on our radar. You know what I'm saying? Like we
We
have
can do the same
people
type
who
of
are
business or
killing.
nothing.
Yeah, black people dying. We got police officers who come in, from other states where they probably were killer cops there, coming here and bringing all
Hmm.
that energy to Fort Wayne, and ain't nobody saying nothing about it. We got bigger problems than to be sitting up trying to fight with a black man who could be the police target tomorrow. Like you could be a target tomorrow, I could be a target today. Why are we fighting?
Exactly. And we could be down there
So
protesting for you. Like
let me
we
tell
supposed to
you,
be.
2020 period. Oh, let me say something before we go, y'all. I need a list of workforce development organizations or programs in Fort Wayne. If you all know of any workforce development initiatives, anybody who is, who helps people get ready for jobs, and if they're teaching them how to interview, or if they are a temp agency, I need a list of, and these are this I'm getting this list because there's some resources that could be available to them. So if you know of anyone, please ASAP, because I need it by tomorrow. Please send it to my inbox, or post it on my page. I have a post on my page right now, public, that's asking for this list. So if you know of anybody who has an initiative that's helping people get back into the workforce, please let me know. What Pinky say? No, y'all did what y'all was supposed to do. Expose and finish later because he's not coming on. Period. All right, y'all. I got some other work to do.
Yeah.
A good vibes in 2022. We pray God's blessing over us and y'all. And good night. Go to sleep, y'all. It's 1 o'clock. OMG.
Get hours and hours of sleep. Okay.
Okay.